Hi Libra, it is CJ from CJ's Soul Messages. I am going to be doing your general 2022 yearly reading here, already almost at the end of January. Today is actually the 18th of January, a little late on these readings, so my apologies. My schedule has just been a bit crazy, but we're going to get this done. I did meditate and pull the cards with Spirit's guidance off camera just to try and keep these a little bit shorter so as not to waste your time. So let's just get into this. I have pulled one card from the Wisdom of Oracle and then clarified with the Light Seers Tarot for each month. So we've got January going all the way through to December. Take the energy if it resonates, leave it if it doesn't, and remember that time is fluid, so, things may, you got to give things time or place it where it might fit, because we are all on different paths. And please bear with me. I ask for your patience. We are on Mercury Retrograde now, and man, it is screwing with my communication skills. So I will try and do my very best to speak clearly. And let's see, I think that's really about it. We're going to start at the bottom of the deck. Okay, so number one, and let me explain why. For me, in case this is your first time being here, and if so, thank you. I appreciate you being here, and I hope there's something that you'll find. And also for everyone that has been supporting my channel, thank you so much. It means so much to me. It lights my heart up, and I just appreciate you. So thank you. Bottom of the deck is the overall energy of this reading for me. That's how I get it from Spirit. So it's not the full energy of the year, but it is kind of that underlining energy that is going to be around you as you move throughout this 2022. So we start off with the card Breathe. I like this card a lot. Obviously, it means breathe. Well, if we don't breathe, we're going to be in trouble. But you know how it's really important sometimes when we get stressed or we get confused or, maybe we feel a little bit too much weight on our shoulders. Remember to breathe. Breathing gives us an opportunity, like when we take deep breaths is what I mean. It can really calm everything down. It can calm your heart down. It can make your mind start to center and get clear. So Spirit is reminding you throughout this month, whatever comes up or goes down, to remember to breathe. Practice some meditation if you're into that. Maybe do a little yoga, go for some walks. Whatever it is that really brings you to the center of yourself throughout this year, make time for that. Just make time for you and make time for you to be able to ground yourself. Okay, so that's what was on the bottom of the Wisdom of Oracle deck. Now, on the bottom of the Light Seers is the Star. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. This is Aquarius card. The Star is all about healing, so I really feel like you're going to be healing, Libra, this year throughout. Maybe there has been some major pain that you've had to go through, some disappointments in the last year or two or three. Definitely picking up on the last year or so. But this is about healing that's going to happen. I feel like you are going to start to get a renewed sense of faith in yourself and a renewed hope on this journey that you are. It is a beautiful, promising energy that divine is around you, and they are protecting you and guiding you and helping you to heal and release what no longer serves you, and to help you make room to let all the good stuff in. So those are really powerful energies to have around. They feel very similar with the Breathe and the Star. It just feels very, just kind of like magic, really. And just trusting that you are divinely guided. So let's start with January. Excuse me, I can hear my little girl, my little puppy walking up and down the hallway. You might hear her. So January, we start. You received the card Y. Now, what this means is Spirit is asking you to really dig deep and ask the question why. Why did something happen? Why did it not happen? Why are you where you are? Are you happy where you are? If not, why? It's a big question, right? It's 3 little letters, but it's a big question. But there's something here in January, the beginning of this new year, that Spirit is really wanting you to take that time out to really find your answers. Because I feel like once you find your answers and you get clear as to why you are where you are and why you want what it is that you want, that is going to help everything kind of open up in the way that needs to open up for you. Clarifier card you got was Sagittarius's card, Temperance. Temperance is about being grounded. It is about, yes, it's a fire sign, but Temperance is all about staying grounded, staying centered, having patience. So maybe there's been something that has been happening in your life, and this can be about your career, your love, your family, etc., etc. If something has happened where, because I just get this kind of feeling, especially with the Star card coming out in Breathe, that there's been a lot of pain that you probably have had to go through over the last, like I said, year, 2, could even be longer for some of you Libras. And, maybe it has really kind of taken your breath away, hence why Breathe has come out. Maybe that you've really had a hard time even trying to, stay in the game, even though you're maybe just been so overwhelmed with some kind of pain that has happened to you. So January is the month of trying to use your logic to understand what has been going on. And Spirit is wanting you to be very patient with yourself and with others, if that fits. You're not going to get all the answers right away. We never do. It takes a while. It's a lot of deep soul searching. But please remember to be patient with yourself, because you are going to get clarity as you start to move through this year. We get to February and we have by the book. Now, I do instantly feel Spirit wants me to say, for some of you guys, if this is anything to do with some legalities, divorce, whatever, breakup of a business partnership, do things by the book in February, because it is very important. This is the energy of don't take risks, don't try and cut corners. Remember to really read anything with the fine print if there's something legal going on in February. Any documents you got to sign or something, make sure you're really being clear as you go through it, and don't just haphazardly sign it. I do feel, Libra, that there's been something that has been breaking down, and I kind of feel like this is actually probably from 2022. So it's important in February to really just do things by the book, just like the elephants are. They follow each other. They've got the youngest back here, and it just goes all the way up, and they're following one another. It's a protocol. It's the right thing that you need to be doing for this month, because in February you do get the Tower, which is clarifying by the book. Now, the Tower is about a sudden change, a sudden shake-up in a foundation. It doesn't have to be scary or negative, but it is divinely orchestrated because there's something that hasn't been working and it needs now to change. The whole structure needs to change. So if this is a relationship and you happen to be perhaps separating or something, go by the books, but allow this transformation to happen, because the Tower for me is kind of like the Death card. It is a transformative energy. What was once that stood there is no longer. It is changing the way it works and how it operates, and its actual foundation of it is changing. This card is also indicative because of the transformation that is going to happen for you, Libra, because there's butterflies. There's quite a few butterflies here, which is a beautiful promise of allowing this to transform. If this is about a legal case, like I said, follow the books and allow the Tower to fall so that it can be rebuilt much more solid for you. When we get to March, you receive exchanging gifts. Beautiful card. It is the energy of, yin and yang. It's about balance. It is, kind of like you. You are the Justice card. But it is about, what you give, you receive. What you receive, you give. It's that equal back and forth of beautiful presents, beautiful gifts. I feel like in the month of March, there's going to be someone that is coming towards you, and it could actually be an air sign. I know you are air, but it could also be, Gemini and, geez, my gosh, why my mind's going crazy, is Aquarius, right? Because we do have Aquarius here too. I feel like someone's coming in March. They're going to help you in something. Could be business. It feels more business-like because you do have the Page of Swords. And the Swords is the air element, right? And that is our logic. It is our communication. It's our ideas. It's all the stuff that goes on in our head, in our brain. And the Page of Swords, he's got a new idea. He's got a beautiful new idea, and he has light bulbs going off in his head everywhere. And he doesn't seem to care that he's walking on a tightrope because he's so focused on this brand new idea. It's very kind of like, it's mesmerizing for him. He's getting very excited to start to put this into plan. So maybe it's some idea that's coming up. Maybe it's a business adventure, Maybe it's an adventure as well. But whatever it is, it feels like March is going to be kind of this month where things are really kind of starting to balance out for you. And I do feel like someone's coming in to help you. To make something fair here. So if this is regarding a legal thing, I feel like something is going to be balanced out for you. Okay, so then we get to April. April, we have Thinker. Okay, so this is basically the energy kind of you, Libra. This is about really using your logic this month. It is about thinking about everything, like everything that matters to you. What direction do you want to go? Making that plan, being very analytical in your movements in April, because it is all about thinking. Now, it is a number 44, and I bring that to your attention because 4 and 4 equals 8, and 8 is all about our life journey. It's like individual, right? So it's something to do with you here. Maybe you're getting new ideas, and that is stemming off from whatever this is in March that's going on. But clarifying it, we get the Page of Cups. Really sweet energy here. So you got the thinker, the logic, that is you, the communicator, really kind of trying to make sure that everything is buttoned up, and you've kind of seen around every kind of corner before you're really making any kind of moves. Page of Cups shows up, and Cups is our water element, and so that's Cancer, Pisces, and Scorpio. Page of Cups, I like it because it is this newness, it's the naivety, it's the start. The pages are always the youngest in the deck. And it is about magic and, really kind of believing in things again and feeling excited. The only caution I have to give you, Libra, here is just, and I don't think this is going to be a problem because you are very, very intelligent, and you are a thinker. But this is a reminder of just try to make sure you keep your feet somewhat grounded on the earth, because you don't want to be taken in by anything. So it's going to be an important month for you to really use your logic. Allow this beautiful magic to come in, whatever that is. Could be a new relationship. Going to be different for each of you. But use your logic. Rely on your logic a little bit more than your emotions. All right, so now we are at May. We have Come to the Edge. Beautiful. Come to the Edge is basically like the Fool card, pretty much. It is about taking a chance, taking a risk. This is the opposite of go by the book. This is actually go to the edge. What do you have to lose? Take the risk. Start a new something. Start something new. And don't be afraid of it. You will be fine. It could be also, because we have the Five of Wands here, this could be you starting a brand new relationship in some form. Because Five of Wands is really kind of more of a combative energy. It is, it's conflict. It is where, I don't hear you, you don't hear me, yet we're both talking, that kind of energy. So maybe there's going to be something that is happening for you, Libra, where you decide that you don't want to be in this kind of conflict any longer. And you're going to take a leap of faith and you're going to risk something because you need to cut this off. You don't want this anymore. You want a new start. Okay, so something new is starting for you in May. June, we have, that's a long read, we have not for you. Now, this is quite interesting because if this is about, let's say, if it's about a person that's come into your life, or, you know, maybe it's a relationship that you're already in, or maybe it's a business opportunity, whatever it is, it's not for you. It's just not. I mean, Spirit is giving you this card because it's saying it's not for you. Not a negative card at all, though, because what is meant for you will never pass you by. So at this point, it doesn't mean it's never going to be meant for you. It just means at this point, whatever this may be, check back in June if you need to. But whatever this is, it's saying it's not for you. This is Spirit's way of protecting you from whatever this is referring to. You do have the Emperor showing up here. And the Emperor is Aries card. The Emperor is, you know, a boss. I mean, he rules his empire. Very fair, very grounded. He's very wealthy. He's fair. I said that. And he just is very confident in himself, but it's a beautiful confidence. And he takes care of the people that matter to him. Not for you. I feel like Spirit is asking you to really embody the Emperor energy in the month of June, because the Emperor would never accept anything lower than him. You know, the Emperor is not going to partner up, for example, in a love relationship. The Emperor is not going to have a balanced relationship if he is with someone who is like, you know, the Page of Cups, really, because the Page of Cups is too naive, right? Too kind of that energy of, you know, really being in love with love, but in a kind of a naive way. Well, so what I'm trying to say here is whatever this is revolving around in the month of June for you, Spirit is wanting you to really be the Emperor, you know, really be able to distinguish what is good for you and what isn't. That will save you a lot in the long run. You know, whatever this, it could be the smallest thing, but it's here. Use your Emperor ability to not accept anything that is less than what you deserve and what it is you want. We get to July, and it's like, wow, this is a good month for you. You get happy. Not really much more I can say about that, because it really is about happy. You are feeling good. You are feeling joyful. You are feeling free and excited, and it's a magical kind of energy. It is confirmed and or clarified with the Nine of Cups. So Nine of Cups is the wish fulfillment card. It is that independent energy of your emotions being completely beautiful, and you're excited. Excuse me. You're excited, you're happy. This figure is like jumping for joy here. It can be material things, whatever it is that really makes your heart feel very full. That's coming in for you in July, and you're going to be very happy. So July is a beautiful month, very much. August, we received higher power. This is all about you connecting to your higher purpose, your higher knowing, higher wisdom, trusting your intuition, because I know that few signs have gotten this card. It's very hard to see. Hopefully you can. Oh yeah, okay. Third eye, that's a key right there. And it's lighting up her third eye all the way up to the divine. So something is happening for you in April that you are getting a much stronger connection to you and to source, to the universe, what it is that you believe in, the divine. And the divine is opening up to you and protecting you. Know that you are safe. I do feel, Libra, with this being the clarifier, the Six of Cups, I do feel like there is a chance that someone is coming back from your past. Because Six of Cups is really about memories of our past, some not so good, some good. For you, this could be because these are both beautiful cards. Maybe someone's coming back from your past that is really going to make you feel, you're going to feel very connected to, okay? And it could be a beautiful union. It also could be indicating here, because there's so many of you that it's going to apply differently, it could be you reconnecting with you. Because if you look on the Six of Cups, the card is showing a little boy with his little puppy, and all through the years, the puppy and the man, they've grown up, obviously, but they're still just as connected as they were back then. So maybe this is going to be the month where you reconnect with something that you once used to do, or that you once used to have a passion for, or, you know, connecting with someone that you once loved a lot. And maybe this time then it's going to be divinely orchestrated. So really pretty month, very. And then we get to September, and wow, I mean, you got some good stuff going on here, Libra. You get serendipity. Love it. Serendipity is basically when your preparation and luck come together. Everything happens. Everything that's positive. Look, there's a little fairy there, and there is a clover. And, you know, that's good luck. Lots of luck coming to you in September. And this is just a happy kind of wondrous kind of energy. Gifts being bestowed upon you, you know, luxuries, happiness, feeling really good in you and where your life is at this point. And it is clarified by the Three of Cups. You know, you do have quite a bit of cups here. So maybe you are dealing with a Cancer or a Scorpio or a Pisces. Kind of just getting that feeling here. Maybe not. Maybe you have a water element in your placements. But regardless, Three of Cups is all about celebration. Look at that card. It's with family and friends, and everything is feeling just happy and joyful and having a good time. And no stress, no problems, no anxiety. It is just having a damn good time while you are being very lucky and getting lucky breaks this month. Beautiful. Okay, so now we get to October, which is basically your month. Your birthday is usually, you know, the last week in September, first week in October. We get Yang. Now, it's in reverse. Upright, Yang is the masculine energy, and it is about making, you know, movement, taking action to make something happen, right? But you have it in the reverse, and so you get the protection message. And what that is think before doing anything. Do not just go straight into action, whatever it may be involving here. This is going to be a month where you really need to take time out, Libra, and really consider your thoughts and your words before you do any kind of action, okay? Very important. And it is clarified and confirmed by the Queen of Swords. Here's the logic. This is your energy. Queen of Swords, she is, look at her, she's sitting there pondering her next move. She's thinking about it. She's not just acting on it. She's sitting there with her sword looking out into the sea, and she is very much thinking clearly of what is going to be her next move. That is what Spirit is wanting you to do in the month of October here. I don't know what's going to be going on because I'm not going to pull extra clarifiers, other this reading would go on forever and ever. But something is happening where really the Spirit is saying, do not react, don't do knee-jerk reactions in October. Really take the time out to get very clear in your mind of what direction you want to go, and also get very clear on the communication of what you need to say or what you need to express, whatever thoughts you're having. Get clear first before you put in any action, because with having Yang in the reverse, there is the potential to, you know, say or do something that may be very, very hard to revoke at a later time. So really poignant. This is really the only kind of warning I'm so much getting in your reading. And not to scare you or anything, because I don't mean it like that, but this is going to be the month where it's going to be really important for you to really use your logic, Libra, and really, you know, weigh everything up before you do anything. November comes in, and I feel like this is exactly what you're going to be doing in October, which leads you to November, which is to the sea. This is a really pretty card, because this card is representing that, you know, you are just really going with the flow here. You have everything that you need. This figure has everything she needs in her bathtub. everything, that she could survive on that sea for a very long time. The water is quite calm, and there is the divine protecting her up here. Oh, wow, that just wiped it off. But you might be able to see the face. Anyways, this is about really just going with the flow, being like the river, being like the ocean, whatever, just going with the flow. I guess river would be a better analogy for that. Going with the flow and knowing everything is going to work out fine. You have the Lovers that came up. Now, the Lovers can be a choice because that is what it used to be called back in the, traditional tarot. So maybe there's a choice that's happening that you're going to be making in November, and you're kind of just going to go with the flow of it, like almost trusting the divine that they're going to guide you to what choice that is that you're going to need to make. For others of you, this could be going with the flow, and all of a sudden the right person shows up to be in your life, and there's this beautiful harmony and a balance and a lot of love and passion. Look at how passionate these two people are looking at each other. It's just like, wow, that's some magic happening here. So one or the other, but regardless, you are just going to go with it. You're just going to calmly go with the flow. I love that, especially if it's a new relationship, right? Taking your time, getting familiar with one another, and not pushing anything, not forcing anything. Let me see if there's anything else. Now, that's Gemini's card. I did want to just take a look for a quick sec. So we got Aquarius, Sagittarius, Aries. We got quite a bit of Cups. And then we got Gemini. So, I guess it could be, there's a lot of signs. It doesn't have to be, right? Place it where it might fit. But, I don't know. I just keep feeling like a lot of you guys might be dealing with a Cancer. Yeah, Cancer or water. We get to December. Now, December, interesting. We basically get your card. It's to be fair. Scales are getting completely balanced in the month of December. Beautiful. It is also about the ebb and flow. Sometimes we're busy doing, and other times we're just being. Basically like yin and yang, right? Because yang is doing, and yin is being. It's receiving, right? The energy. So in the month of December, it's like everything kind of just balances out. Anything that has been a bit of a hiccup here throughout the year, maybe in the past couple of years, it really feels like December, it just becomes a beautiful, balanced energy where it just feels really healthy. And it feels really good that it just kind of comes into this gorgeous balance. And then to clarify that, we got the Three of Wands. Now, Wands is our fire element, right? Like I said, I think I said this. Wands are about like our passion, our creation, and how we actually, like what we do, our actions to get there. Three of Wands is like you have made a plan, but now you are beginning to move forward to go after it. This figure is about to head into the sea and do some surfing. And, she might not know exactly where she's going to land up, but that doesn't bother her. She trusts in it because she is passionate about going after it. So there's something here that is going to be balancing out for you. And I almost feel like it's going to kind of reignite something for you that is going to be beautiful. You're making your way. You're making your way to where you want to end up, where you want to go. It's a really nice energy to have at the end of the year, especially with To Be Fair, because it is the scales. So it's getting balanced out, as life does, right? For the most part it does, even if we can't always see it. What goes up must come down. So let's see, now where am I? Okay, so I pulled 2 cards from Pearl of Wisdom, and I just want to share it with you. Actually, I pulled one, and the other one is on the bottom of the deck, because I like to read the bottom of the deck if you haven't figured that out yet. You got happiness. Love this. And actually, let me just think. I think it was Virgo that might have got this too. But regardless, happiness. Trust your feelings of happiness. They indicate you are on the right path. Allow the heavens to respond to your requests. So whatever you've been asking for whatever you've been searching for, even in January, if this is resonating with you, Libra, the question why. Tune into your higher self. Tune into your angels, your guides, your loved ones, what you believe in. Ask them to help you. And they will hear you because they're going to help you on your path. And they're going to ensure that you are going to be happy. Allow the heavens to respond to your requests. And on the bottom of the deck, we got new growth. Love it. It is a butterfly again. So here's this transformation that starts in February with the Tower. Here's this new life, new structure, new career, new job, whatever it is, new relationship. It is about you spreading your wings now and flying in a different direction because you are ready for that. You've gone through a lot. I feel like you've gone through a lot even before 2022, and now it is all about new growth and being happy and being content and really just going with the flow of things in 2022 and taking time out to make sure you don't move too fast. Remember temperance. So, hey, that's what I got, Libra. This is what it looks like for 2022. I hope it's going to be a beautiful one for you. Thank you so much for watching and subscribing and liking. Leave me a comment if you would like to. I love hearing from you. I always try to respond. I wish you a very blessed new year. And, you got this. It looks really promising. So have a beautiful year, and we'll see you again sometime. Take care.